Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and checking out this video. This video is going to be a Homeworx hot cider donut candle review. So these are actually currently unavailable. They were available on the Homeworx website as well as QVC, but it appears that they are now gone, sold out. It was jumping in and out of stock on QVC, so it may make a return. I have no idea, but this is a returning scent. So even if you can't get your hands on it this year, I have a feeling that it'll probably be back next year. It is a cult favorite. People really, really like this scent in the Homeworx community. And when I first got it, I will say that I was like, okay, I'm falling into the hype. Like, let's see what it's all about. I got it, I smelled it, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's a cinnamon sugar scent. There is no apple, there is no cider, there's really not much like extra to this. Like, it doesn't really smell like a hot cider donut. So let's see what else, let's see how it transforms when warming. And I have to say that I love this candle. Still agree that there is zero cider, zero apple of this in this hot cider donut. The scent notes are harvest apple, cinnamon sugar, vanilla bean, and spiced cider. No, just remove the harvest apple and the spiced cider. All you get is cinnamon sugar, a vanilla, I guess, and like a fried donut doughy note. So it is a really, really yummy, delicious candle, but it is not an apple cider donut. It's not a cider donut. It doesn't smell like that. It's really just a cinnamon sugar donut, kind of like what the label portrays. Like, it looks like cinnamon sugar donuts. I have to say, I love this label. I think it's so cute. I like that you can see the wax through it. So I'm pretty much about a fourth of the way, like I've got a fourth of the candle left, so I figured this would be a perfect time to review it. It comes with a plain silver lid, 4 wicks as per usual. And as you can see, she's a little dirty. She's a little smudgy, a little not cute. This is a hot, fast burner. She has the hot in the hot cider donut. When I tell you that this is flying, like, it is like flying down. What is this? What's the word I'm looking for? It's like going down so quickly. I don't know. It is burning so quickly. It's ridiculous. So yes, it is. I have only burned this maybe 5 days. I can't quite remember, but yes, I blow it out. I trim the wicks, I let it cool, and then I eventually relight it up. So this is, I mean, it's just a hot burner. Like, I've had to blow it out a lot of times, and it's just, I think it's just too hot for its own good. So it's got a lot of smudgy yuckiness, a little bit of residue on the side here, but whoa, not anything that I particularly care about. I was like putting my finger in this to see if you could wipe away the soot. No, not really. But anyway, it's just a hot burner. That's all. There's nothing really wrong with it. It hasn't soot. Like, there is no soot around the edges here. It is a perfectly clean candle. It's just getting a little yucky on the inside. But that's okay. The scent has not changed as of yet, so I'm okay with it. I don't really care that it discolors, that it looks yucky. It still smells incredible. It's still burning just fine. I only have a problem with it when it, if it were to soot, if it were to smell burnt, that would be when I would have an issue with it discoloring. But the wicks have stayed perfectly centered. It looks great. So yeah, this is hot cider donut. Let's light her up just because, and now I will talk about the strength and the throw. So when I first got this on cold, I compared it a lot to the cinnamon sugared beignets that Harry has. And I still stand by that it is similar. It is similar. It is not the same scent by any means, but it is close. They're sisters, not twins, if you will. So the difference for me in these candles is cinnamon sugar beignets is more of like a soft cinnamon, a soft sugar, a very light, fluffy, airy pastry doughy note, very just not, and it was lighter in the throw, but a very light and airy type of cinnamon sugar. This is a heavier cinnamon sugar, a more heavy, like, almost imagine like a thick donut that's like nice and doughy, but still tasty. If you get what I'm saying, this one is a heavier cinnamon sugar scent. I don't mind that. I actually prefer this one to cinnamon sugar beignets. It is also a lot stronger. My cinnamon sugar beignets was probably like a 5.5. This is close to like a 7.5, 8.5 maybe. It's really, really strong. I think that it's a stellar scent. I really, really enjoy it. I like that more heavy cinnamon sugar type. It's not a red hot cinnamon. It is really just a, oh, I'm smelling the lid, and it's so good. Yeah, it's definitely cinnamon sugar, and it's like a more thick donut vibe, whereas the cinnamon sugar beignets is like light and airy. This is thicker, denser, heavier, but it is good. It's not too sweet. It's not, like I said, red hot cinnamon. It's a beautiful, beautiful scent. Again, I don't think that it's cider. I don't think that there's any apple in this. The apple definitely doesn't come out when warmed. So it's a bit misleading to even have that in the notes and then in the name, because there is no cider to this and there's no apple. But that's okay. I'm all right with it. It's a nice cinnamon sugar scent. If I had to choose like what I would repurchase this one, again, yes, absolutely. I would repurchase this. I would repurchase this over the cinnamon sugar beignets. And I'm kind of kicking myself when it was in stock that I didn't get more of it from the Homeworx website, because they did have it in stock and they had cinnamon sugar beignets, and I thought, oh, I'll just get the beignets one. You know, how different could it be? But I actually really do prefer this hot cider donut over that one. They're both great scents. They're both fine. I like both of them, but I prefer this one just a smidge more, and it is stronger, like I said. So that also helps me decide which one I'd rather repurchase. So if this were to come back either again this year, which I don't think it will, or next year, I would 100% repurchase. I really, really like it. I think it's company friendly. It's very, you know, it's just a tasty bakery. I think a lot of people would like it. It's burning fabulously, and I have no issues with it whatsoever, and I've really enjoyed it. It has no problems pulling out. I have had no problems with trimming the wicks all the way down. It has done just fine. I know some people that's like, no, don't trim your wicks, but I've been trimming them and they have been just fine. So that's hot cider donut for you. If you guys have burned this before, let me know. I would love to chat with you guys. If you want to try this scent, definitely pick it up next time you see it. And that's it. That's my review for hot cider donut. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.